boys and girls and everybody else, welcome to my Let's Get Personal ASMR video. We do a little series where we have quite a few of these videos and it's a chance for us to catch up, get nice and personal. I've got lots of nice personal attention things, thoughts, all that jazz or stuff, however you want to call it. And the aim is that we relax you, help you get into the right frame of mind for sleep, and we just hang out nice and chill. So if that sounds good to you, then just get all settled in. If you're in your bed, just pull your covers super tight, or if you're on your chair, just relax into the back of your chair. Just get yourself nice and comfortable. And yeah, I'm super happy that you're here. Now, one of the things that I think is super important with relaxation and, enjoying ASMR is that you have a really good quality set of like earbuds, earphones, headphones, that sort of thing. And I think earbuds can be so much more comfortable in your ears at night time when you're like listening to ASMR. And that's why today's video is brought to you by Raycon. So if you guys are aware, so Raycon, they create these bad boys. These are very, very comfortable, amazing quality earbuds that come at half the price of any other top audio brand, And if you're like me and have tried other audio brands, you find that you pay so much money for things that break, you end up losing them, they just don't have the quality that you're looking for. So when you get the same quality but half the price, it's definitely worth it. So I'll show you. I have the rose gold ones, which I absolutely love. I'm just gonna pop them in and just show you what they're like on, because they are so comfortable. So they come with different gel inserts, so you can change the base like this. And I've got really small ear canals, so like our other brands, they often pull out my ears. So if I just show you this, okay, ready? Don't pull out my ears at all, which is amazing. And they have 8 hours of playtime, which amounts to about 32 hours of battery life, seamless pairing, and they've got noise isolation, which is so good for ASMR. And especially in the summer months, like I just love to relax in the garden, in the sunshine, listen to podcasts. I love to listen to ASMR, YouTube, music, with my refreshing glass of lemonade. And that's what I'll certainly be doing with my Raycons this summer, especially when I'm out and about on holiday. So they come in a variety of different colours and patterns and designs, and they also have this really cool tap function. So when you tap on them, you can actually switch between different modes, which the modes are completely customizable. It's like little customizable profiles. For example, you might want to have noise isolation on when you're listening to ASMR, but then you might want awareness mode where you want to be able to hear what's around you if you're out and about. And if you didn't know, Raycon was actually co-founded by Ray J, and celebs like Mike Tyson are obsessed with them. They love them just as much as I do. So what I think would be amazing is if you head to the link in my description or go to buyraycon.com/Scottish, because today you're going to get 15% off. So that's buyraycon.com/Scottish for 15% off. And I definitely recommend them for ASMR. So nice. So I'm going to take these out just now so that I can hear you and hear myself, because the noise isolation on them is so good that I can't hear myself whisper. So here we go. Okay, now, how are you? That's what I want to know. How are you doing? Has anybody asked you how you are in a while? So I want to know. How are you? For me, this is definitely been the busiest time of my life. Yeah, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. So, it's to the extent that, I am somebody that, as much as I do ASMR and I love ASMR, I am also very much prone to stress. But I'm one of those people that just like lets it build up. I don't know if you guys are the same, where like, it'll not necessarily be one thing, or you'll be able to cope with something, but then it's when it adds and adds and adds, and then you just reach like a boiling point. That's kind of like me, and my boiling point tends to be that I don't sleep. I'll wake up all the time, I can't fall asleep, I'll maybe have a sore tummy, I'll maybe just feel a bit run down, like a bit sniffly. So that is, for me, I would say the last few nights I have not slept very well. I'm gonna be honest, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. But I'm hoping, because I've just not been able to get out to the gym and things like that, just with being really, really busy, and yeah, I'm hoping that, do you know what? This week coming, I'm like, right, start fresh. Let's get out to the gym, get to bed for a good night's sleep. I just gotta do it, gotta put myself first sometimes, because if you don't put yourself first, you end up just totally run ragged, which is, you know, it's not good for you, it's not good for your mental health, and I am so, like, I do that. I am bad for doing that. I'm bad for recording really late at night, or, you know, not, like, giving myself time off, essentially, like, just mental time off to just relax and just be in touch with yourself and that sort of thing. I'm not very good at doing that. So that's what I'm going to try and do this week. So that was an update. I am actually, all of these videos that you're seeing have been filmed a month in advance, so this is actually June. I hope that doesn't put you off, because I know that this is for July, because I am away for the full month of July, and I can't leave you guys with any videos. So I'm away the entire month, full month. I've mentioned before, I'm heading to San Francisco on the 4th of July. So that will have already passed, but 4th of July, San Francisco. And then I'm heading to the French Polynesia on the 9th of July. And I'm there for like 10 days. And then I head via New Zealand to Brisbane in Australia. I've never been to Australia. I'm going to hold a baby koala bear. And I'm there for 5 days, and then I finish off the trip in Tokyo, which is another place I've always wanted to visit. So that would be really good fun. I think that side of the world is a little bit cooler. I think Tokyo's really hot, but wet is my understanding. So I'm maybe gonna get one of those ponchos, you know, when you go to like Disney World or like Florida, and you get those ponchos on, because it's always wet, isn't it? It's like the rainy season in Florida in July. So yeah, I'm gonna get one of those. Wear it around Tokyo if it's gonna be wet and thundery. But it'll be really interesting to see that side of the world, and I'm really excited when I come back to kind of share that with you guys and just share, you know, these sort of experiences. So I'm very fortunate to be going on this around the world trip, I would almost call it. Although the only thing now is, so technically I was going to be flying around the world, right, with all my stops, but because Russia have closed the airspace for obvious reasons to like all of the West's airlines, I'm flying back with British Airways, so they have to go like back up and over Alaska and the US, like all the way, goes over the top of the world, it goes over the North Pole. So, you know, I'm gonna have a look out for Santa. I expect to see him at the window with all his reindeer getting ready for Christmas. But so instead, normally you would go back up and over kind of like Russia and Europe. But the flight path now is the other way, and that's the longest flight out of all the flights. I think it's like 14 hours or maybe more than that. It's really, really long. So I think that'll be interesting as well, because you guys who have watched my channel for ages know that I am a terrible flyer. I'm getting better, but I still have a massive fear of flying, especially over water. I don't like it at all. I get very, very anxious and upset about it. And the flight from San Francisco to the French Polynesia is completely over water for 8 hours. Completely. There's nothing in between. So stay tuned. I will let you know how that flight experience goes and how I handled it. So yes, anyway. Now, I hope that you have had a good week and that you are, feeling good about yourself. I hope you guys all know how much I value you and that you are valued by everybody around you. You're loved, you are respected, you're amazing, and sometimes life can be tough. Like, life does throw you lemons. It will throw you lemons. But there's always an up. There's never a forever down. And I know it might feel like there's a forever down, but there's not. The up will be back. Okay? So you hang in there. What I wanted to do today was love languages. Now, have you ever looked or discovered what your love language is? Because obviously I think it's so important to love yourself, but it's really useful to know what a love language is and what your love language is and what your partner's love language is if you have one. Because sometimes people disagree, or there's problems in relationships because each person doesn't understand the other person's love language, so they're not getting what they need in that relationship, and it's only just because they don't have the same love language. So there are 5. I will tell you what mine is as well at the end. I want you to tell me in the comments what your love language is. So I'm going to tell you what each of them are. So let me find. Okay. The first love language is words of affirmation. So that is that if you're somebody that's your love language, that will be how you show love and how you receive love as well. So it would be maybe somebody compliments you, maybe they tell you how good you are at your work, like how appreciated they are of you, how appreciative they are of you. You feel appreciated, like just compliments here and there, that sort of thing, that sort of real, if you're going on a date night being told that you look good, or you're looking amazing that day, you look beautiful, you look handsome, that sort of thing, or you're funny, that is a love language. And some people, that's their top love language. You might find that you have a couple of different ones, but you'll always have a dominant love language. So that's the first one, so it's words of affirmation. And then the second one is quality time. So quality time is spending time with your partner. So that is how you show and receive love. When you spend time together, that you do activities together, you spend time together the weekends, in the evenings, that real quality time together can be your love language. That might be what how you feel loved and how you show love is spending time with that person. Okay, and that might seem really simple, but it's, some people, like a lot of people like to spend time together, but some people don't necessarily need that to feel loved. But if you need that, it's likely that that is your love language. Okay. The third one is receiving gifts. So you might be somebody who receives and gives gifts to show your love and to feel like you're loved. So it might be spontaneously coming home with a bouquet of flowers for your partner. It might be your partner buying you something or gifting you a new watch, or, you know, elements of, it's not just, you know, birthdays and Christmas, it's just day-to-day life, giving gifts, maybe new clothes, that sort of thing. You and your partner frequently give each other gifts. That is also a sign of love, and that can be somebody's love language. That's their main one, where they feel valued and appreciated because they've been bought a gift, and how they show their love is that they get a gift for their partner. So that's the third one. Then the fourth one is acts of service. So this is when somebody might do something for you. So it might be something like they might just make you a cup of tea, or they decide to cook the dinner that day, or it's like they kind of thoughtful, like they'll do something, and that will be their way of showing their love. So and the same as well, you might show your love by doing stuff for other people. So you might be like, oh, I'm gonna go and get them breakfast, or I'm gonna make you breakfast in bed, or like even a case of thinking, oh, like it's cold tonight, I'm gonna make them a hot water bottle to put into their bed that night. You know, lots of things like that. Just like an act of service is a way to show and receive love as well. And finally, the last one is physical touch. So that can be a way, it's quite a common way actually for people to show love, is that physical touch. So in most relationships, people will touch, or there will be that physical element, but it's not necessarily like your top thing. It's not the one way that you always show love, and it's not the one way that you always receive love. So it, you know, it's like physical touch is more like, you know, holding hands with that person, or always gently, maybe you've got your hand on their back, you're touching their arm, you know, working your arm through. If you're sitting together, putting a hand on their knee, or they put their hand on your knee. That's what physical touch is. It's that physical affection, and that's how you may show your love, and that's how you may receive your love. So just to recap, we've got words of affirmation, we have got quality time, we've got receiving gifts or buying gifts, we have acts of service, and we have physical touch. What is your love language? What's the main thing that you need in a relationship? How do you receive love, and how do you show love? My love language is acts of service. That to me is what I regard highest of all, is those little tiny thoughtful things where somebody might just, and you don't ask them to do anything, they might just go and make me a cup of tea, or bring me a cup of coffee in bed, or like something totally unexpected that's a service. That is my love language, and that's how I show love as well. I'll maybe cook, you know, breakfast in bed, or, you know, I'll think of something like I was saying before, like if it's cold, or I'll not ask, like I'll go and do something, I'll make them, you know, bring you a blanket, or that sort of thing. Like that is how I show love. But I think it's really interesting, and it's really important to know what each other's love language is, because yours might be, say mine was acts of service, yours could be physical touch. So then it's really important that even though that's not necessarily your love language or my love language, that you do that love language to your partners so that they feel loved by you. So that's where it's like super important. But I find the whole thing extremely interesting. Love languages. Okay, so now I said before I wanted to help you relax, so I still have this little candle burning. This little candle's been burning for a little while, and it literally smells like summer. It is. Smell that. It is like pineapple, mango. The works is so nice. I was trying to let it burn for a while because it's a new candle, and when you burn it for the first time, you need to let it burn down. So I'm gonna hold this here. I'm just gonna shuffle around. Here we go. I'm gonna and I want you to look into the flame, focus on the candle, and we're going to do some deep breaths together, okay? So just follow my lead. So breathe in and out. 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 I'm just going to blow this out, okay? Just really gently. So we can let this scent just fill the room. It smells so good. I love the way can you see the little like wick is like separated? It looks like little ears or a little love. Do you know what? It looks like a little love heart. Hold on. You see that? It's made a little love heart because we were talking all about love. I was educating you in your love languages. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Now, I did bring a brush with me today. You might be thinking, why have you brought a brush? I have brought a little brush because I wanted to trace your face, get a little bit up close, and trace that beautiful face of yours. So we have your eyes, your eyebrows, your nose, your lips, we have your cheeks, forehead, your ears, I can whisper right into your ears, like super close. Your eyes. You have such beautiful eyes. Eyebrows. Nose. Lips. Cheeks. Forehead. Temple. Ears. I have this French nursery rhyme in my head just now. It's the most ridiculous thing. It's called Alouette, Gentil Alouette, Alouette, Gentil Alouette. Because the local rugby club, they do like they have like a twin team, like a twin team in France, and the French rugby team taught them this song, so it's like a nursery rhyme, but they've obviously edited it, and now they sing it all the time when they're drunk, and it goes like, so it's like Alouette, Gentil Alouette, Alouette, Gentil Alouette, and then they go, I like big booties, and your sweet ruby lips, and then people shout back, so it's like, I like big booties, and then they shout back, I like big booties, and then it's like, and her ruby lips, her big blonde hair, her big bosoms, or whatever it goes, and I cannot get this out of my head just now. I don't know is this song? Where does it come from? And then I discovered that it is a French nursery rhyme that they have amended, the French team, and then taught it to the Scottish team. I wonder if do you have any sports songs? Are you part of a sports team and you have some like funny sports songs? I feel like loads of teams, like you just have a song that people like all sing on the bus to games and stuff. I feel like it happens. I don't know where I've gone with that, but I think it was because I was doing your eyes, and it was like part of the song like her big blue eyes, and then it just came into my head. So there you go. A little bit of insight. Okay, I've got some drinks for sleepy heads. I'm just going to read you a couple of sleep facts, but this one's about some sleepy drinks. You may have heard some of these before, because there's lots of different drinks that can help you sleep better. And I am trying chamomile. I've got fresh chamomile flowers, and I've got this little teapot that brews enough for 2 cups, and I've been using that. But I feel like I might try this sleep tea. There's like a kind of spiced apple cinnamon one that I use sometimes. I might go back to that and see if that works. So the chamomile tea is what I was referring to, so that's here. Because chamomile's many components are apparently responsible for calming, and they've got sedative powers as well that have been known for centuries. So really you should brew it for 10 minutes and enjoy it 30 minutes before bed. Top bedtime teas are like chamomile, ginger, mint, red tea with rosehip and hibiscus, honeybush, redbush, tulsi, lemongrass, passionflower, lemon balm, valerian, fennel. Loads of different ones there. There must be all ones that are like got no caffeine in them. So you can also make golden milk. So this spiced draft with beneficial curcumin from the turmeric protects against the effects of sleep deprivation. So basically you can make it for 2. So you basically have milk, turmeric, cinnamon, black pepper, ground ginger, cayenne pepper, and sweetener, and you blend it all together in a food processor, and then you heat it in a saucepan. That to me is wild. Absolutely wild. But hey-ho. And then you've got malted milk as well, which is a combination of warm milk and nostalgic maltiness. I've seen that before, like malted, I think Horlicks, they do malted milk. You put it in, but it's got like magnesium, vitamin B, iron, zinc, phosphorus. It's an old-fashioned favourite, and it'll make you feel drowsy. And then sour cherry juice, that seems the least appetizing of them all. No, actually golden milk sounds least appetizing, but at least it's hot. But sour cherry juice has got sleep-promoting hormone melatonin. It's naturally in cherries, goji berries and raspberries. And research has shown significant but modest improvements in sleep after boosting melatonin levels with 2 doses of the super tasty juice. That's so interesting. I feel like I want to try the malted milk. I think there's something super comforting about having hot milk. You know, like a little hot milk before bed. I think that would be so nice. So maybe I'll try it when I go to the shops. I might see if they've got Horlicks. Try that next. See if it can make me feel drowsy. Not sure on the sour cherry juice though. I feel like that's a step too far for me. But hey-ho. Anyway, I cannot believe I have literally rambled your ear off for 30 minutes. So most of you will probably be fast asleep by now from boredom. But if you're not, I want to thank you